All right, so this story comes from Washington State. The Port of Seattle police chief has been fired because of a lengthy investigation alleging that he has engaged in racial discrimination and racist behavior, and that is in short detail in a lawsuit that was filed in King County in Washington State. His name is Rod Covey, and his termination was announced via email. Now, that is pretty messed up because they couldn't have even called like an actual news conference or called him into like an office or called him into like a text message. No. It was announced via email. The only thing that's worse than breaking up with somebody via text is breaking up during email, because suppose you get somebody who doesn't check their text messages. That's one thing, but you know people usually don't check their emails. Now, Covey had been on paid administrative leave since June 2020, and that was around the time when the investigation had begun. And the guy that took over, his name is Mike Villa. There was a police officer named Yandel Moss, who's a black officer, who filed a lawsuit against Covey, and it alleged that there was racial discrimination, and he also filed an internal complaint. And the Port of Seattle has refused to produce any documentation pertaining to that particular lawsuit or the investigation. So that's very, very interesting. I find that to be fascinating, that you are not getting disclosure. They want to convince you that cops shouldn't be defunded, that they should keep all their funding, that they should keep all the power, qualified immunity, every other standard out there. They can keep the military funding, the military gear, but they don't want accountability, which is very, very weird to me, because they're also a part of the same side of the political aisle usually that talks about openness and praising Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. If you're all about disclosure and about government being held accountable, then why the hell do we not have any details about that investigation, or at the very, very least, more statements from Covey or the department itself? It's a very interesting thing how that works out. Whenever you start asking questions, suddenly they can't tell you things, but they always tell you, if you've got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't mind us looking. Thanks for watching. If you would like more deep dive content, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want more shorter content, you can check out my TikTok. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. But most importantly, make sure you share the content with everyone that you know so that we can hold cops accountable. Until next time, horns up, peace out, good night, and good luck.